Hi there, this is Kurt with Grimburg Less Lethal. Today I want to show you our Gavle pistol. This is a laser printed 3D mock-up with all the parts attached. The measurements are 1.25 wide, 7.5 long, and about 6 inches high. Maybe, sorry, six and a half with the CO2 cylinder. It's a 16 gram CO2 cylinder with a threaded top that we're using. And if you look at the bottom here, let's say you draw the launcher, you turn the knob, half turn, and it punctures the CO2, and then it gases up the launcher. And here's a close-up of that knob right here. There is a little set screw that sits in there that tightens the knob to the cylinder. On the bottom you can see the magazine. It's an integrated magazine. There's not an actual magazine that comes out. The cap unscrews, the follower comes out, and also the magazine spring. You load all the projectiles, fits 5 of them, and then you put everything back in and screw it together. This is the best way to load projectiles without malfunctioning, just straight into the barrel. There's actually not a barrel. It's again integrated into the body. This is the front right there. This is a screw to, this is a plug to an expansion chamber that lets the CO2 have a little bit more room to turn into gas, so you don't get liquid CO2 in your air chamber. Here's our air chamber. It's very similar. Well, here's our spring. We're having these made locally, so we don't have any supply issues. Here's our bolt. It's a steel bolt. It's very similar to the FN303, the Pepperball TCP, all the blow forward launchers. Here's the air chamber. It's about twice as big as what you'll find on the First Strike FSC or Pepperball TCP. It's closer to a Pepperball VXR rifle, and that is so we can get enough power out of it with such a short barrel. This barrel is about 3 inches long. Again, it's better for everyday carry. It's compact. Here it is compared to the Pepperball TCP or FSC pistol. If you look at the width here, you can see with the regulator and with the little cover that goes over the linkage to the trigger, it's much slimmer. We've got an 1.25 inches on ours, and this one, let's see, it's right about 2 inches. So this is 3/4 of an inch less wide. For the same power, this one's about an inch shorter. The bodies are almost exactly the same length. If you look at something like a Byrna, well, it's about the same size. It's really comparable. But this is going to be about half the power. It's bore matched to our jewel rounds. Again, the barrel, for lack of a better term. They just fit right in there. Yeah, and here's the air chamber. Here's the spring. The air chamber fits right in there. And right now it's held in place with an E-clip in the back there. It's not exactly the same. The bolt is a very trusted design, and the sear also is a very trusted design. It uses a Zoden detents, just like our FSC barrels. Here they go right in here, and they're secured with a set screw. Let's see if you can see them in there. I doubt it, but we added integrated sights. There's two little dots on the back here, and then there's a cutout channel and another dot right up in front here. The shape is also going to be better for your wrist when somebody is right close to you. You can pull it right out, turn it on, and then get right back on it. I'd like to show you one more comparison. This is the Mission TPR, and our Gavle pistol pretty much disappears right behind it. I mean, it's a lot smaller. This is good for home defense if you want to put it on the nightstand or under the bed, but if you need it for walking around, this is a much better option. Anyway, thanks for your interest. If you want to guarantee that you'll get one, you can purchase a reservation in our shopping cart, and thank you all very much for your interest.